here I am on your feed again. I was wondering exactly what angle to take here, because you see some people and you think that they're nice, they're friendly, and they're sweet, you know, that you can judge a book by the cover. And I gotta say, the first time I saw this young lady, I was looking at a movie called In the Name of Love, right? And she gave such a convincing portrayal of a total psycho red woman that I thought, hey, maybe this is exactly how she is. Not knowing that the woman has more range than just acting. She also does a lot of makeup as well, and she's got her own business. It's called Make Up by Nia. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to On the Rise. In your ear, in your house without a key, because that's how I do it. We've got Nia from Make Up by Nia. How you doing?
I'm okay.
All right, and I know you can see that it's a case of Beauty and the Beast. Don't want anybody else call you Beast, so.
Okay.
All right. So tell me, Make Up by Nia. First and foremost, you're an accomplished actress. You've done presentation, you've done TV hosting and stuff. Tell us about Nia. How did you decide to make this transition from just being in front of the camera to making those, like me? This is the before. You'll see after in a little bit. Anyways, folks like me look spectacular.
Well, I actually started out doing makeup when I was entered into a pageant called Miss Heritage.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody remembers that, but that was in like 2014.
Real long time ago.
Right? That was like 10 years.
Jeez.
Oh, I've been doing makeup for about 10 years, yes.
Nice.
So we essentially had to learn how to do our own things. And like my thing is, I was already into art, so I actually do art.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Nice. You can do face painting and all kind of tripping.
Yeah, I do face painting, body painting, all of that niceness.
Body painting?
I do.
We'll touch on that in all this.
But that pageant just kind of pushed me in that direction, and my love for art. And then I gravitated to makeup, and I'm like, ooh, what if I could smush these together?
Nice.
And I made something really beautiful.
Nice. I like
10
that.
years later, I am still doing faces.
There you go. Making faces look beautiful since 2014. You gotta like that. So so it wasn't hard for you to make that transition because of your art. Were your friends like, what the heck you doing?
Yeah, at that time, makeup wasn't like this big thing. But because I already had this passion for art, it was really easy for me. It took a while for them to come around, but like my uncle for sure and my mother, they just pushed me because they're like, oh wow, you can do this so well. And they just invested into my business, and that is how it became this big thing. So I'm...
You know, sometimes people gas you up to get a free haircut or a free do-over, right? So that wasn't the case, right?
Well, a lot of them were my guinea pigs. I will not lie to you. A lot of them, my sister, my mother, some of my cousins. Yeah, a lot of my friends too. I know that they send them pictures to me and be like, you see what you used to do on my face? I'm like, I've come a long way.
Nice, make them look like clown.
Right?
That's all right. You got to start somewhere, and I mean, I've seen a lot of your work, recently actually, and you've definitely got a talent for it, and that artistic prowess definitely comes out. It's very professionally done, and I know that folks say that, you know, and don't really have a sense of what professionally done means. So what kind of services does Make Up by Nia give? So
we do makeup, and there are like different variations. You could have like a full face or a semi-full face. You could probably just get your eyebrows done.
Right.
We do lash extensions.
Right. I know mine's wilder.
We do lash
like a bird's
extensions.
nest.
So there's also variations in that. So you could choose from the thickness to the length to if you want it very wild or a little tame. And we also do body paint.
Right.
Uh,
So you're trying to get me into the body paint section, and I have questions, but I'll leave it until in a little bit. Yeah.
I mainly specialize in Halloween type paint though.
Okay.
Like that is my thing.
Right.
I mean, I would do kids paintings and whatnot,
Right.
but Halloween is my thing.
Right. Right. Now Halloween. You see, you're hijacking my interview here. You get me into body paint. Let's not do that just yet. All right. Let's stick with the makeup for now. Now, like when you're doing makeup, and I've got no experience in this, right? So all the ladies in the comments, I know you're gonna say, "What's wrong with this man?" Is there really a difference between drugstore brand and big brands like Max and I guess Fenty is huge now?
Honestly, what I like to say is there is a difference, yes, but sometimes it just depends on how you use it. Because you could have the most expensive makeup and you could still not do it well.
Right.
So there is a big difference in how you do it versus the actual product.
Okay.
So it really depends, man.
Right.
Me, I could use anything and I could
Right.
make it work.
Okay. And so, of course, you'll have your entire palette there with all your things. You ever had a customer come and say, "Listen, this is the only makeup that I use," and they bring their own stuff?
Sometimes, but
Yeah.
I also really don't recommend it because sometimes they may have something and they think, "Oh yeah, this is my shade," but when we lay it against the skin, it is something completely different.
So wait, you tell somebody, change that shade, that is not your shade?
I advise them. And be like, "This is not exactly for you. I think maybe you should try this shade in this brand. This might work better for you."
Right.
Because everybody is different.
Right.
And because your friend using it, that mean it would work for you. So it depends on you.
Right. Okay, I get that. How challenging was it to start it up? Because I mean, first of all, you got to get your makeup. You got to get your clientele. You got to. So how hard was it to bridge that gap to say, "Hey, I want to do this," and then actually starting to do it?
Well, I wouldn't say it was hard for me because my expectations aren't always very high. I like to keep them at a really good range, so I do not get my hopes up. So I knew that it would take time, and a lot of it were a lot of from my earlier clients, a lot of word of mouth, a lot of reposting. So that was really good.
Right.
And then it eventually just picked up in like the next year. You just have to have patience and some faith and God. God. Amen.
Look at you. Are you religious?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. I like that. Okay. What's your favorite gospel song?
I don't really have a favorite song. I
So
don't
you
like
just
to be
the vibe.
biased
Right.
because everybody is different with
Yeah.
how they do their music. So
Right.
there are certain things that I just really love to listen to.
Okay.
So like especially if you have a Sunday appointment and you come at me, gospel is going to be blasting in the background.
Nice. Okay. Okay. So you're very spiritual. You like
Yeah.
to keep things straight and level.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. This from the woman that said she's operating at a 20% Gatorian level right about now. Right? She had to clear things up.
The man's selling me out.
Have you ever had a client after you were done say, "But wait, you make me look worse"?
Okay, there are some people, right? I have to like be like, "Hey, it's not that. You're just not accustomed to seeing yourself looking like this." And then after a while, they message me like, "You know, I actually look good." And I'm like, "I told you, girl. You're just not accustomed. You're suffering from not accustomed. It's fine. It'll get you gradually." Because then you'd see them posting a bunch of pictures, and you're like, "I really love this. I'll definitely be back."
Nice.
Because I do get a lot of people that's be like, "Oh, I don't wear makeup often, so I don't know what to expect." And when they're done, they're like, "Wow." It takes some time, but they're like, "Wow.
Nice.
You really did some magic." And I'm like, "No, it was all you. It was all you. I just helped."
That's the canvas. I just accentuated the natural.
Thank
beauty.
you.
Watch it. What was the most challenging part of starting up the business?
The most challenging part, it was probably convincing clients that makeup does not change you. Because like as I was saying before, I did have a lot of insecure clients, which is fine. Everybody has insecurities. They just say, oh, makeup is not for me, this and that, because they would like book one thing, and then when they come to me, I was like, I'm afraid to do this. And I'm like, okay, let me just ease you into it. Let me just give you something very nice and simple.
Right.
And from there, it just kind of, it helped. And then sooner or later, they wanted more of this, more of that, more of this, more of that. I have some clients who religiously come almost every Saturday
Wow.
to get their face done.
I like that though.
And those are the people who are really like insecure about wearing makeup, because you know how there's this thing with old people and they're like, oh, you're gonna look like a ghost.
Nobody ever tell me I look like a ghost, huh? I never
just,
hear that before.
No, it's just like this norm thing. They're like, oh, you look like a dad. And I'm like,
oh, geez.
no, girl, that's not how it is. That's not new modern makeup.
Look at that.
It is completely different. And when they see their face, they're like, oh my God, this is my skin? And I'm like, yes, I did that.
So would you advise, again, because I love makeup and things. So would you advise that folks only get themselves done up for a special occasion, or is it just a regular weekly routine?
Honestly, I like to tell people it's really nice to look different every now and again. So if you do have a special occasion, that is the best time. Birthday, anniversaries, if you just have an outing, if you just want to make yourself look pretty to go out, then go for it. I would never be against it.
I hear you.
Because I really enjoy the art of making everybody else look so pretty.
Nice. It comes out in your personality as well, because your words are spoken with a smile. It seems that you're out to make folks feel comfortable when they're in your presence. So that's at least the vibe I'm getting.
I do my best.
You see what I mean? So she's not a serial killer. Well,
promise, that was Iris.
well, the jury is still out. We need to see. We ain't finished the interview just yet. Do you get a lot of young women coming up to you and asking you how you started or how to get into this kind of business?
Of course.
Yeah.
And I would gladly help them. I'd gladly give advice, because there's more than enough space for other people to come into the business. I can't do everybody. So I try my best to give everybody tips. I even treat them to free classes and whatnot.
What?
Yeah. Just
what the heck I'm hearing here?
I can't do it alone. I can't take on everybody.
I could manage it so that, we can make some cash out of these classes, and we don't need to do it for free.
No, that is fine, because once I see you have potential, I want to help you bring it out.
Right.
I really do. Because as I said, there is space for everybody. And you have the creativity. Let's work on it.
Right.
Let's bring it out.
I like that. So it doesn't really, it uplifts is what I'm getting at here. That it's not just about doing somebody's makeup or transacting a business. It seems like you're really into wellness and spirit upliftment.
Yes, I am.
What is this? What caused you to take that route, or to have that outlook? Because I mean, a lot of folks are aggressive, angry. Times are hard, right? And people wear that on their sleeve. So how do you navigate that situation and still have the presence of mind to be so bubbly and happy and outgoing?
Fun fact about me, I should be a therapist right now. I actually went to school to learn therapy.
Really? Nice.
But I use that knowledge to help people, because I could tell when somebody's having a rough day, and I would try my best to make them feel comfortable and happy and just being present in the moment and feeling bliss.
Wow.
It's not just providing a service. I like to give them compliments, because who else is going to give them? I was like, you know what? I would feel good if somebody said, you look so pretty. So I really do my best to make them feel welcome and included. That is my goal.
Okay. What's the most reward you think that you found in this industry so far? Because you've got a longer way to go from what I'm
Well, honestly, it is the smile that I could see on everybody's face. Like,
See
I
what I
literally
mean?
had a client 2 days ago. She was like screaming in joy. She's like, "Oh my God, I never looked this good." I'm like, "Girl, what? You look pretty. I just helped a little bit." So I just love the smile and the boost in confidence.
Wow.
And like, it literally changes them. Their energy is up here, confidence is up here. Everything just heightens, and it's really good to watch.
Wow. This woman is just getting off on people being happy. I gotta ask her assistant, is she really this way, or is she just putting this on for the camera? She really this way? Okay. Judges, she said she's really this way. If you've actually had any makeup by Nia before, hit us up in the comments. Hashtag her. Let me know if she's just puppy showing me here, because I feel she's just talking this. So, okay, with all this spreading goodwill and cheer and lifting people's spirit, have you ever thought about putting your mark on a beauty line and saying, you know what, this is my brand?
Honestly, I have.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about it. It's just that there's so many brands out there, and I don't want to compete, but I want to make sure what I have, it's something for everybody. And I just want to make sure I have the best of the best, because I'm really particular about things. So I want to make sure what I have is absolute perfection.
She's got that perfectionist energy here.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. What's the most creative makeup? Because you said that you do face painting and you like Halloween and stuff like that. What's your most creative makeup that you can remember doing?
Okay, so maybe, was it in 2020 or a little before that? I did this Venom themed body
Like the
paint.
symbiote?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I did like the
I'm a
lady
Spider-Man
version.
fan, so yeah. Tell me, yeah.
So I did like the lady version of Venom, and that is like my favorite. My
What is
favorite.
this?
And I probably wanna do it again soon.
Oh,
But
what?
like, that was it. And after that, I did this It theme one, this Pennywise one, you know, from the movie It.
Yeah.
I also did that one, and that was
What
like
is it?
beautiful. And
Oh.
that
So
is
did you have him with closed mouth or with the big mouth and
okay. So I did it with the mouth opening, but also with like one of the children's.
Oh.
So there's like the
jeez.
eye hair with the child crying,
What
and then the rest of
thing?
it is just Pennywise. Yeah, so like the child is trying to break free from Pennywise, and then that is just Pennywise being overcome by this child.
Watch layers. I need to see. Do you have
I'll
any
show you.
pictures of this?
Of course I have pictures.
All right. Okay. So we'll put up some pictures, and you guys will let me know which one of her creations really spoke to you. I like that. Okay. So let me switch gears right now before we go to the body paint. All right. Let's switch gears right now. Acting. What's because you seem really happy and comfortable in the acting world as well. What's next for you? Or you can list your filmography right now as well too, you know what I'm saying? But what's next for you? Because I know that after you did what you did in the name of love, right? There are certain questions and stuff unanswered. So, what's next? And I'm sure you're in part 2 and then...
Yeah, we're actually currently working on part 2. I mean, we're still fine-tuning some stuff with, you know, my favorite and only director, Chavez D'Souza.
There's
So-
a new word for frustration.
We're getting some stuff done, and I'll also be in a few other smaller skits. I may just be a few side characters. I don't mind, because like in the name of love, I need all my energy for it. So I am excited to get right on that.
What's the process when you're preparing for a role? Do you do a whole lot of method acting, a lot of research?
Sometimes I really like to do research, and I also like to go through the script, and I like to just do different versions of the script on how I think Iris would come off best. So I'll just go through the script. I see something once. If I ain't sure about it, I read it 5 different times until I could nail her
Right.
facial expressions and everything.
Oh, jeez. Well, it was amazing. Trust me, you frightened me. So,
You're welcome.
okay, I'm scaroused. So let's go to body paint now. How there's a market for body paint besides Carnival?
Halloween also. Halloween also. Sometimes birthdays. If you need like a special character done or anything, I could also do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I need to define body paint here, because when you tell me body paint, my mind went
Oh,
into into somewhere
so
else.
the body painting, it ranges from so much. You could just do face, you could just
Right.
do like your upper portion. Sometimes you could add some on your legs. Like I remember this time I was just testing on some stuff and I did like some mermaid scales because I love mermaids.
Right.
Did some mermaid scales on my legs and my arms, and it was really realistic.
Right.
I wish I had the picture for that still. I kind of lost it. But yeah, body paint ranges from so many different things.
So, ever got anybody trying to be Mystique from X-Men?
I can do that.
Oh God.
Because it's not just body paint, it's also a mix of SFX. So special effects, I could make wounds, I could create fake scars, bullet holes, just all those things. Like in The Name of Love, the first part, there is some SFX work that I actually did
Ah,
in it.
I hope the director paid me extra for that, huh?
Yeah, director. Mm.
That's what I want to know. Yeah, so okay. So when there's stuff like outdoor events with bouncy castles and kids and stuff, that's where you get
Yeah.
most of the. Okay, I understand
Yeah,
that.
most of it is kids painting.
Right.
And then the other half
Yeah.
is mainly for like Carnival /
Right.
Carnival, Halloween and Carnival type
Right.
stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That sounds really good. Make sure and get pictures of that so that the audience can actually comment on that as well.
Once I find them, definitely.
All right. So we're gonna peel back the layers a little bit here now. What's your process when you're about to create to make up your clients?
Well, what I usually do first, I ask them what they would be comfortable with, because I just don't want to do anything, and then they're like, oh no, I don't want this. But if they say do whatever, I'm doing whatever. I was just like, what's your outfit? What are you wearing? Let me match it to it. Is this too much?
Okay.
Just things like that to make them feel really included too.
Right.
So I would just be like, hey, what's your skin type? Or what do you think your skin type might be? Is this okay? Is this color too much?
Right.
I just like to include them so that they would get what they want, not what I want to do.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's say, bam, for some reason it's an apocalypse and you found yourself transported, I know it was random and from left field, right? And you find yourself on an island. You have only 3 albums that you could listen to and only 1 person you can take with you.
Oh my God. Why would you do that?
Because that's how I am. Of course, in comments, if you know her, hashtag take me now.
Okay, so one of the albums, oh God, it's so hard to choose because I don't have a favorite type of music.
What is
Okay,
this?
so one of them would probably be from Mariah the Scientist,
Okay.
the other from Billie Eilish, and maybe a Rihanna album.
What is Rihanna, the woman said?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
judges approve. Okay.
And the person would probably take on it. I'm so sorry, Javed.
Gasp!
It would probably.
Clutch your pearls. Gasp!
Okay, I also do apologize.
Oh!
But it would probably be my sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a little sister. She is actually in a wheelchair. So, I mean, I would probably, everybody else could probably run for themselves. But I would definitely have to take my sister.
That was a loophole, yo!
I'm sorry, guys.
That was such a loophole. Because nobody could get angry with that.
No.
I had my eyebrow raised, ready to cuss up the woman. In the movies, that's called saving the cat. Huh? She does one good thing, and everybody loves her. That's what that's called. Okay, good answers. Good answers. All right. So we're creating a poster that captures Makeup by Nia, right? What scenes from SVG would that incorporate?
Well, one of my studio, of course, because I mean, ain't Makeup by Nia without her studio.
That's right.
So, another one maybe at the beach because I love
Which
the
beach?
beach. Any beach with white sand. I love.
It has some good black sand place too.
I know, but white sand.
Okay.
I could probably put some dye in that sand and create some art.
She's sandist. She only want white sand. Yeah. Anyways, go ahead.
The botanical gardens for sure. Yeah, I really love it. And
That's picturesque.
and what is that? What is that waterfall place? Dark View Falls.
Dark view.
I love it.
Okay.
So those three places for sure. I would definitely want shots of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And who would be your dream celebrity? Besides getting to work on the I and Babylon IC, I left I right now. Who would be your dream celebrity to work on?
You know, speaking about that, I actually have worked on some people. I've worked on Patrice Roberts,
Eh.
Chanel Mio. I've worked with Problem Child, Skinny. I've worked with a bunch of different people. But my dream artist to work on, it might be Rihanna.
Rihanna.
It might, especially because she has her own brand. I just want to be like, hey girl, use this.
Yes.
Like, yes, let me use this. Something she ain't bring out yet. I can't believe you let me do this. What? I would cry.
Oh
Tears of
gosh.
joy. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. And if you could create your own makeup line inspired by any city, any country, any vibe, what would that be?
It would probably be a Japanese style.
Ooh.
Because I have interest in anime and I really my dream is to go to Japan.
Really?
It's really beautiful and scenic there, and I would love to experience that in person. Especially the food. I really want to try the food.
What is this?
Yeah.
Can you make Japanese cuisine?
Man, I'm trying new things, and that is also on the list.
Okay. The Japanese have a serious cuisine, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Who doesn't want to do that?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I like that. All right, so the day's done. You know, people telling you all kinds of stuff, but you're home, you kick off your shoes, you pop a bottle of your favorite water, alcohol, whatever. How do you unwind after?
After I'm done, I call my best friend, Javed, and we talk some stuff.
So
I drink water.
you finish a frustrating day by talking to a frustrating person.
Oh no, I mean probably for you, but not for me. I get to vent, which is good.
Oh.
So I get to talk about things that happen, and I feel so much at ease. I try to make sure that I'm not the problem, first of all.
Right.
I would probably have a snack, probably a Trill mix, and then I would just put my foot up and listen to some music after.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. If you were to be on a pop the balloon challenge, what would make you pop your balloon?
Grandma.
Grammar.
Grammar.
So that means I can't tell you want to stand my next film.
No. It's okay. It's okay if you could switch between like dialect and standard English, but
Right.
if you speak only dialect, I would feel a type of way.
Okay.
Especially, I don't know. I guess it's just spelling, really. Like if
Right.
you can't really spell it, kind of. And
okay.
I try to help you, and you reject it.
Right.
That does it for me.
Oh, jeez.
Because like yeah.
So you seeing a soldier walking and say, well, no, pop. You just
No.
gonna pop your balloon?
No.
That real?
I'm saying you could switch between the both. It's fine. I don't mind that.
Right.
But like if I'm trying to like help you and correct you and you aggressively decline, then that's it for me. I'm popping
Okay.
that balloon.
All right. Okay. So as a creative person, part of the acting fraternity, part of the creative vibe of SVG, and by extension the world, because the things that you do echo and ripples throughout everywhere, right? First of all, have you seen a lot more creatives coming to the fold recently?
I actively seek out those things every day
Mm.
because they also inspire me.
Okay.
So I would literally be on Instagram actively seeking out anybody creative local or anywhere else.
Yeah.
Because it really helps. Sometimes if I'm having a block when I'm doing makeup, I would just look at something and I get some inspo and I just create off of that. And it's fine. Using somebody else's ad to help you, it really helps. So I have a lot of people that come up to me and like, oh, you inspire me to do this. And I'm like, I could teach you if you want.
You're so free with information. You are. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That is
because,
amazing.
I mean, I can't do it alone, and there's room for everybody else. Yeah, I can't do it by myself. This is why I'm teaching my assistant to take over from me one day. Once she dreams of doing it,
I gotta tell you, your assistant looked dreader. I'm just telling you right now.
Trust me,
She looked like she will buff you up.
She could do your full face. Yeah, she could.
This is a challenge, you know.
Nah, she could take it. Trust me.
All right, assistant, tomorrow, 9 a.m. We're gonna do things. Yeah, this is like one of the best interviews I've had. I can tell you that. All right. Well, you know, is there anything that you'd like to let the folks on the outside know before we wrap things up here on The Rise?
Sure. I love you. Be yourself.
You understand?
Okay, let me be for
Wise
real.
words.
Let me be for real right now. I appreciate everybody who supports my business on a regular. I thank you so much, even from people who don't come by me and you spread the word about my business. I love that. Also, thank you for supporting the movie, man. I have never felt more of a celebrity.
There you go.
So I have so much love
Yeah.
and appreciation for everybody. I thank you. And I appreciate when you return the energy.
There you go. There you have it. On The Rise, of course, featuring Makeup by Nia. Thank you so much for coming in and letting us know. So, son, get to it up a little bit now. That's how we do it. Guys, we pop up on your feed, giving you the 411 when it comes to creativity and entrepreneurship here in SVG. This is On The Rise.